Hi, I'm Matt.
Hey there, I'm Bianca.
And in this episode, we're going to be talking about body positivity in the lifestyle.
So keep watching.
You know, I always say that you have good outfits, but but my God, the cleavage on that thing.
I feel like you said that to me recently.
It's a tough life I lead. That's nice. That's nice. I appreciate it. And there's a reason you have a fan base. I have no idea what that is. No idea what that is, where that comes from. So, speaking of your body.
Speaking of my body.
We wanted...
I'm so afraid that I'm going to slip out of this. Like, when I breathe, it's like barely there.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's how we get more views if it happens.
Horrible.
So that's fine. I am positive that I like your body.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. So and you actually wanted to talk about body positivity.
Yeah.
So this one's on you. This is girl talk, and I'm just here to comment on your breast.
Sure. I don't think body positivity is girl talk, actually.
Okay.
I think body positivity is an everybody topic.
I'm listening.
I've run into a couple of guys lately that I've complimented, and they kind of like, oh, you don't have to say that. Like brushed it under the rug, like I was just saying it just to say it. And it made me like a little frustrated. Like on one hand it was like, and I could tell that they were both just like, they meant it. Like, you don't have to compliment me. And almost like, why would you even compliment me? And it just like, it made me kind of sad. But also just, why? I don't even know I feel like I have so much to say on this topic, and I'm having a hard time just like
why
bringing
what?
it in.
Why
I felt like they needed some positivity in themselves.
Okay.
I also felt, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but my attraction level went down. So I wasn't as attracted to them because they weren't confident. They weren't confident.
Okay.
And that's, I think, part of the key with this is with body positivity and being positive in your own body and being comfortable in your own skin is when you are, that confidence shows. It shines. You shine like a diamond when you have that confidence, when you've got that outfit on that just makes you feel like a rock star. But there's also something you've said to like faking it till you make it, right?
Yeah.
If someone compliments you and says you look really hot or you're really cute or whatever, even if you don't believe them, you can just say thanks.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, and I understand why a lot of guys don't take that well, because guys don't hear compliments. They just don't. It's this pretty common knowledge.
Even in the lifestyle, they don't.
I think they do hear more than anywhere, but that doesn't change the fact that they, before the lifestyle, for example, they never heard compliments, and some guys just don't in general anyway. Whether it's their partners or someone that they're new to it or something like that. The first time you hear a compliment from a woman that you haven't met before, you could be middle-aged. Really, the first time in your life.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Unquestionably. And that's most likely where these guys are like, thank you, but you really don't have to say that. That being said, there have been times where my love language is words of affirmation. So I'm very complimentary towards women. I'll wow, you're beautiful. I've commented. Now, it's true about your breasts, but I've complimented them like half a dozen times in this video alone. But I will compliment women in general when I meet them. I find them attractive. I find something about them. And sometimes I will compliment a woman, and she will kind of say that right back to me, and that feels awkward to me. Where you're so gorgeous. Oh, thank you. You are so handsome.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, is when someone compliments you, do you really just say thank you and that's it? Like, I always feel
if I'm the second person in that conversation, I say you're beautiful. You say thank you. You're so handsome. What should I say?
No, I'm saying for me, if you say, wow, you're so beautiful, and then what am I supposed to say? Just thank you? Thank you. No, but like, What are you saying? What is the right response to a compliment?
Oh no, I'm just saying that was why those guys feel like it was forced, because you were just responding in a way that you say hello and someone says hello back.
Twice I said I complimented first. They didn't compliment me. I complimented first.
Okay.
That's why it stuck out of my head, is that I complimented. Am I having problems? Sorry.
You complimented.
I complimented them, and they said, "You don't have to say that. You don't have to they didn't believe me."
It's just that. It's just,
it wasn't.
They're not positive about themselves. Mm-hmm. They're not confident about themselves. But also, it's the fact they just never heard it. Plus, there might even be a third aspect of they think you are so you've heard this before, above their level. They say that out of their league, that you complimenting them, they're just like, oh, come on. Mm-hmm. They just don't believe that. But it's true. You're saying it. You wouldn't be lying to someone. No. You really feel that way.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change the fact that from the guy's perspective, they're like, yeah, no, she's just saying that to be polite, or she's saying that because we're in the middle of things or whatever. It's unfortunate.
It is.
But what's interesting is the side effect of that is the fact that you said that their response actually turned you off.
Yeah.
Because it made them seem less confident, and we tell people all the time, both men and women, they're attracted to confidence.
Yeah.
So,
And I think for me, it kind of made me think about, we weren't going towards the bedroom, and I don't know if that would have ever happened.
Okay.
But it made me feel like, what are they going to be like in the bedroom? If they can't have the confidence when we're just talking to each other, how is sex going to be with them? That's kind of where my brain went. And not to say that I was totally turned off and I would never give this person another chance. I would absolutely give them another chance.
Yeah.
But I think I would be a little bit more on my, on watch or whatever. I don't know how to say that, but just be how's this going to play out?
Sure.
Are they going to have a little bit more confidence now that we've already chatted a little bit? And then is that going to make me feel like they're going to know what to do when we get into the back?
Okay.
Having sex with someone who doesn't have any confidence in themselves can't be very good, right? If they're kind of, I mean, for me in my head, if I wasn't confident in what I was doing, I'd probably just kind of lay there and try to hide a little bit.
Interesting.
All right.
And
that just doesn't sound like it's very fun. I swear I feel so, I talk to people all the time that have lack of confidence in their body, in their game, and it's not to say I have no game whatsoever. We all know this. We all know this. But I just feel like I wish everybody could feel, especially when you come to the club, that, damn, I look good. Fuck, I look hot. And I just have that confidence. And I feel like it's my mission and my goal to get people to feel like this. To just have that. It's just such a good feeling when you have that confidence and when you have that glow, and it shines. The whole room can feel it. And that's what everybody needs when they come in here. And even if you fake it till you make it, how many of you, men and women, change your clothes a couple of times or get really excited about what outfit you're going to wear tonight, or went out and bought something specific for the theme and that kind of stuff, and when you put it on, you look fucking hot, don't you? Because you bought that specifically for the theme, for the night, because you looked amazing. So own it when you get to the club. You're going to look great. You're going to look hot. And, maybe you'll have a slip up here and there where you're like, oh, that person's really hot, and I'm not in their league. I'm out of their league or whatever. Go talk to them. You don't know that, Confidence is so sexy.
And I would definitely say that, at least in the lifestyle, the confidence is more sexy than the actual physical attributes of the person, both men and women. Which is where the whole concept of body positivity and lifestyle comes from. It is interesting because people will either they'll comment on these videos, or they'll send emails to clubs all over the world and say, do I have to be a Ken and Barbie? Do I have to be a supermodel? Do I have to be ridiculously attractive? And Now, don't get me wrong, there are places that exist like that where you actually have to send a photograph in and your profile and all that kind of stuff. That is very rare on the West Coast. I maybe there might be something in LA like that, but I know that's popular like in New York and that type of thing. I don't agree with that. Most people don't, because most people aren't Ken and Barbie. Most people, you've got that 5% of the population like that, and the other 95% are regular people. And that's how the lifestyle is it's just everybody, young, old, big, small, people with physical maladies, etc., but if they're confident with themselves, and they understand that everybody feels that way, you kind of can get past that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I've talked about this before with people. I don't know if I've talked about it here, but we went to a resort and you had to be nude, and I felt so uncomfortable. I was not comfortable in my skin. I was not comfortable in daylight being naked. I'd never been somewhere where you had to be naked right now, like no clothes, no towel, no cover up, nothing. I wore a lot of glitter and a lot of body jewelry, and I would get in the pool, and then I would try really hard not to have to get out to go to the bathroom, and then you get drunk enough that you just don't fucking care. But getting into that pool was the hardest thing for me. And then I kind of just sat back and looked around, and I noticed that there were people with different things like diabetes, the patches, the people who had full mastectomies, people with big scars, people like so many different bodies, so many different body types. And they were all walking around like they were perfectly happy. And I'm the one sitting in the pool like, I don't want to get out. They were owning their bodies, they were owning themselves, and they were having a really good time. So the next time we went to the place, I had a fuck it attitude. Like, why does it matter? Take it or leave it. I'm not here to have sex with everybody. I'm here to have sex with the right people, whether that happens or not. But this is me. I'm not going to change for you. Fuck it. And you know what? I had a really good time. And you know what? I had a really good time. You know what I mean? I finally let that shit go. And it was the most freeing thing that has ever happened for me. And I still have little bouts of, because we all do. You have a moment where you're like, I don't feel as pretty today or whatever. You sit in your closet and you change your outfit 12 times. Everybody has moments like that. But to try and have a majority of the fuck it attitudes of I look fucking hot, I don't care what you think.
Right.
That is such a freeing feeling.
Yeah, and from a guy's perspective, I make the jokes all the time that I'll have sex with everybody and all that. That's not true. But I have found that there are, everybody has types that they're attracted to. You have your body types and things, but I could definitely think of numerous occasions from my own perspective where there was a woman that I played with who was not my, it's not my normal type of woman that I'm attracted to, but she came at me with a sense of extreme confidence. And that was a total turn on to me. A total turn on to me. Matt, I want to have sex with you, and that's going to be really good. And I'm like, okay, I believe you. And honestly, you've said very similar things too. Where it's just like, a guy might not be, super hot, supermodel guy, but he comes across as, he knows what he's doing. He's confident. Which creates a sense of sexiness to you, and it just instantly turns you on. Instantly makes you attracted to the guy. It brings his number up considerably, and it instantly. Where when guys and women as well do the exact opposite, where they're like, oh, there's no way they would ever want to be with me, and they'll tell me that. Like, oh, I've had women actually say that. Oh, no, you would never. I'm not your type. You would never have sex with me. It's like, well, if you say it like that, it's going to be true, you know. And so it's just kind of like you said, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Yes and no. I mean, that's right. It just kind of depends on the individual. But really just kind of getting to that point where you were in the pool, where it's just kind of like, take it or leave it. Right now I'm as good as I'm going to get, and this is me, and you can be attracted to me or not attracted to me, but I look good. I look good for right now, and tomorrow's another day, but right now this is me, and I'm fantastic. But it's interesting that you actually mentioned that, because that was at Hedonism, right? And if you don't know what Hedonism is, it's a big resort down in Jamaica, and once a year Club Sapphire actually has a contestant go down to this event that we go to called the Miss No Swimsuit Contest. And the Miss No Swimsuit Contest is a week long, and a whole bunch of clubs around the country will actually send a woman there to be a contestant, and we always have somebody here from Club Sapphire as a contestant, and a whole group of us go down to cheer her on. And in November, they always have the contest here, the Miss Sapphire contest, to find out who the contestant is going to be that actually ends up going down in Jamaica. So if you get a chance to come to that, that's coming up shortly, and is going to be it was always
such a great
really fun event. It's like a Friday and a Saturday night. Check it out. It's in November. You can look on their website, www.clubsapphire.net, and make sure you come to one or both of those nights.
Try to come to both. It's really fun to see like the whole contest.
That's right, and everybody who comes gets to be the judge.
Yes.
So that's kind of fun in itself. So and of course, if you go to clubsapphire.net, you can see all the other events that are happening, all the amazing things, nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever it might be, Wednesdays that you can come to and enjoy yourself and feel confident and feel good because you're surrounded by other people who are also very confident about themselves, no matter what they look like, and it's just a really positive, good experience that you get here. So we really hope you join us. If you've never been to the club before, we hope that you come out here soon. And we always say, if you see us, come say hi to us because we're damn friendly. So all right. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Take care.